What is going on, guys? Politics Gaming here, and today we are doing the next episode of the Commonwealth of Australia. So today we are going to be turning down the volume, or actually turning off the music, because I keep getting copyright strikes, and I'm tired of dealing with it. Because for some reason the game is just now wanting to say, "Oh yeah, well, the one of the songs in here is like copywritten," so it's starting to get on my nerves. And I am going to put a stop to it by turning off the music entirely. I'll probably just put a song in the background, non-copywritten song. So today we are going to be messing with our taxes. Speaking of which, the U.S. tax reform actually just got passed. So, give me y'all's opinion in the comment section down below on what you guys think about that tax reform. We are going to actually make our own tax reform. I'm going to go ahead and name it the Basic Tax Act, in which we are going to raise the value added tax to 0.75. We do not have, we actually have a sit-in happening. Let's see, there's only 17 demonstrators. We are not going to act upon it now until it reaches over 1,000. Once that happens, we're going to go ahead and call for police intervention. So, employee social security benefits, we are going to lower that. Actually, that is going to cost us about $2.8 billion, but we are going to lower that. We do now have the vote of the left-leaning parties, but not our own party, which we had beforehand. So we are going to actually lower company tax. We are actually losing money off of this tax reform. We are going to create a tax on financial transactions, and going to go ahead and put that in as well. We will, there's a lot of these I do not want to do. Tax on the gambling, lottery, racing, and casinos. Exoneration, and let's go ahead and give tax exonerations for war veterans an exoneration. And I think we are going to go ahead and leave that there, or we are going to see what else we need to meddle with. Real estate, we're going to go ahead and lower that to 3.5. Actually, let's go ahead and cancel that. I think, no, never mind. Tax on company turnover. I think we're going to go ahead and increase company turnover to 2.2%. And let's go ahead and put that at 0.5 and add that to the Tax Act. We have a flat 60% approval and passage rating. So we're going to go ahead and add that, and we're going to go ahead and skip to the next day. Let's see how the reaction is to that new tax reform. Benefits purchasing power and employment. While we do have 2 sit-ins happening in the capital. I don't know why the pacifists are inflation is rocking up. So we're going to go ahead and increase our key interest rate to 2% and continue to read these as well. We are going to go ahead and disband a lot of our networks. Actually, we don't even have a lot of networks. Actually, let's go ahead and disband our networks. We don't need them. And we are going to increase this to 219, as well as start increasing our national agents. Australia really is not investing or really wants to invest in their national security, even though they are, or somewhat are, a conservative nation. We're going to go ahead and send in the police. Looks like we do have national protests. Pacifist Union are, for some reason, angry. Thank you for taking care of ecology. Public finances are at a peak. We actually got rid of our deficit upon that national tax reform. So we actually did successfully initiate tax reform, so we are going to go ahead and get rid of all of that. And in response to that, we are actually going to go ahead and start investing in more police officers. Okay, we're going to put that at 85,000. Hopefully there's no riots or... wow. Australian Workers' Party, they're just trying to take advantage of the situation. Demonstrated. We're gonna go ahead and call for another police intervention. So, which actually, I am actually gonna go ahead and do the. Oh my god. How much? Damn. $55 billion. Let's go ahead and send. How much are we going to send? $100 million to Japan to help out with that national emergency. Hopefully that will, actually it did. Economic relations with Japan have gone up. So we are actually going to go ahead and try to form an alliance with Japan in order to counteract the acts of North Korea as well as the People's Republic of China in order to maintain peace and stability across Asia and the Pacific. It's cringy. We have several airliners. Oh. I thought they were just bugging out. I have yet to ever actually embark on a I actually have yet to embark on a cross ocean journey in Flight Simulator. Let's go ahead and invite the President of the United States. Let's go ahead. Actually, do we already have a diplomacy, alliances, no treaty? Let's go ahead and invite the President of the United States to the Commonwealth and initiate a alliance with them. And then soon enough, we will meet with Japan. Total Jihad terrorist group invades television.
During the 8 p.m. news bulletin, a commander unit took possession of the premises and delivered a public message to the millions of viewers.
God bless.
Sure.
Propose a military alliance. Let's go ahead and ask for that. Propose. And let's give them maritime passage while also asking for maritime passage. So we now have a alliance with the United States and between the Commonwealth of Australia and the United States. We should have actually tried to sign an economic contract with the United States, but we are idiots. You guys aren't idiots. I'm an idiot. Let's go ahead and see how much it's going to cost. $3.5 billion and $7 billion to give tax credits for using renewable energies. I think we actually may invade East Timor. East Timor is a strategic location, actually. And actually, wait, we can actually possibly build some oil. If they actually have a lot of oil in that area, we would actually have strategic importance in the region. Very weak. Weak. Very weak. What about here? Nope. Maybe we can tap into the oil, like, right around here. Go ahead and see what we can get. As well as we are going to be taking advantage of the wilderness of Central Australia and start using it to build energy. Which actually, we do have a lot of sunlight, so we're going to go ahead and take advantage of solar energy. I'm going to look at those notifications in a moment. And we're going to go ahead and build it. This third energy park. Okay. Alright, the Northern Territory is now a haven for solar energy. With you to the death. $1.16 billion cash surplus. No. Alright. And out here in Western Australia, we are going to go ahead and build some onshore wind. Let's go ahead and see how that fares in the north. Alright, and we are going to build one of those, and probably won't get a lot. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and let you appoint another cabinet minister. God, I hate all these notifications. It's always good to be building more energy. Well, here we are actually going to start dismantling our fossil energy plants. How much would it cost if we put that down to 30? Okay, so 33%. Always mean to pause that. 33%, And then 14%. Let's go ahead and see. It's liked by all of the parliament. What I actually kind of want to do, reduce income tax and then increase value-added tax. Become a value-added tax economy rather than a income tax. So people have more money to spend, and really the only thing that's being added is everything on the value of whatever product they're buying. Yeah, get out of there. Culture, let's build a 10,000 seat theater in Canberra. Water cannons to disperse the crowd. Let's go ahead and build 10 multidisciplinary centers in Canberra. We have just about our goal of 100,000 men in our military. And then for research, we are definitely going to start increasing manpower to... We're going to max it out. Immigration, we have 169,000 illegal immigrants. And then we are going to... Consumption of marijuana, which actually, this actually just reminded me, where are you? Family and legislation on homosexual rights, since it has actually been legalized in let's look at the opinion of the people. They actually like it, so we're going to leave it up to a referendum, and we are going to see if everyone wants to legalize homosexual marriage. Yes, they do. So it is going to be a referendum of 64 to 36, and we are going to let that pass.
My fight against discrimination leads me to strengthen the rights of homosexuals. The choice of...
The homosexuals are getting stronger. Mixed private and public. Alrighty then. No, we're not going to reduce our thing. But we are actually going to invest in a high-speed train. We are going to build a high-speed train that goes directly from Canberra to Sydney. That is going to cost us $1.8 billion in the first year and $8.7 in the next 5 years. I kind of wish that we could actually name our train and power plants. But that's actually going to cost us $25 billion over the next 5 years. Because we're going to get it done in about 5 months. The work begins. Lastly, cities chosen or excellent choices will contribute to their region's development. It's good for national tourism. Soon enough, we will actually go ahead and invest in a national airport. I don't know if we will build it in the New South Wales region. Maybe we will build it up here. Maybe we'll build it up near Darwin or in the Queensland area. Or down here, actually, where Melbourne is. Melbourne is actually one of the biggest cities in Australia. It's the second biggest city. First biggest city is actually Sydney. The second biggest city is Melbourne, and I believe the third biggest city is Canberra. Or it's actually like way unpopulated. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave this off right here. If you guys like this episode of the Commonwealth of Australia, leave a like, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you are new to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next episode of the Commonwealth of Australia.